Hey YouTube, Joel here. Welcome to another episode of Collecting Retro. These are game pickups for my summer road trip up to Canada, to Conbravo in Hamilton, Ontario. I realize I'm posting this really late, but it's just been really busy. But I still wanted to do this video, and I've got all my stuff piled here, so let's get started. I went there and I was able to meet a whole bunch of guys from the YouTube gaming community. I met the Game Chasers, Billy and Jay. That was pretty cool. Keeb the Joking Gamer, 8-Bit Eric, and then Norm the Gaming Historian, along with a few others. Shane Lewis from Rerez, and also Pat the NES Punk. So I got to meet a whole bunch of cool people. And they signed the program here for me, or some of them did, so I got that. So I'll start with the pickups here. First, I was checking out Pat the NES Punks. He brought some games to sell, so I was looking through his games, and a while back I cut down my NES collection, got rid of a lot of commons, and he had a few that I needed, so I picked up Super Jeopardy, Wayne Gretzky Hockey, and then Super Dodgeball. So it was nice to get these from him. And then also we came to a deal and he convinced me to buy his DVD, and he even signed it for me too. So that was pretty cool. I've seen most of them already, but it's nice having the DVD version and the extra features on it too. So I've got those. I also met Grimsy42. He was on some episodes with the Game Chasers, and traded some games to him, and he traded me a whole bunch of common NES titles here that I just needed to pad the collection with and fill it out a little bit. So we've got To the Earth, Battle Chess, Championship Bowling, Vegas Dream, Dick Tracy, Iron Sword, California Games, Bases Loaded 2, Stealth ATF, and Heavy Strike. So nothing too exciting, but I did need these commons, and it was nice to be able to pick them up and not have to pay shipping for them, and just make a deal and trade some things that I already had. Also, while I was there, I met Eric. He runs a channel called Project Reality 64, and we actually hung out quite a bit the one day and went to some of the panels together, and he ended up giving me this game, Eternal Champions. So shout out to Eric. It's nice meeting him. And then in the vendor area there, there's a guy that goes by the name of Colin Brown. And he had a bunch of reproductions there, and I had brought a bunch of Famicom games to trade or sell, and he was willing to make a deal with me and trade some of his stuff for the games I had brought. So the things I got Super Back to the Future 2. This is a reproduction cart. It's nicely done, nice glossy label, and universal game case with it. And then also The Fireman. This was a Super Famicom exclusive game. It might have come out in Europe too, but this is like the translated version. And it's nice to have this on cart to play too. I had the Super Famicom version, but couldn't really read the text, of course, because it's in Japanese. So it's nice to play it in English. And then I also got from him, he makes a really nice 60 to 72 pin converter. So if you want to play your Famicom games on your NES, this allows you to do that. So I got that from him. Let's see here. Oh, and then he also, I think I got these 3 games from him also in part of the trade. It's got Dino Wars, Home Alone, and Trojan. So the show was really cool. Conbravo had a mixture of all kinds of different people into different hobbies and stuff. So there's people that were doing the cosplay thing, there's people doing the games, They had a nice game hall set up, and there was like a swap meet time that they had for people to buy and trade games. There wasn't too much there, but I didn't really expect it to be huge. But it was still cool to meet a bunch of the YouTube celebrities there and hang out with them a little bit. And then I was in Hamilton, and I was able to stay with my sister, so it was nice just to crash there. And her house was like 5 or 10 minutes away from downtown Hamilton, so it was really convenient to visit her and also go to the convention too. And I had extra time on the way home to swing by and do some game chasing, so I stopped at a number of different places and was able to find some titles that I wanted for the collection. This place was in Flint, Michigan, Game On plus DVDs. First of all, I've got GoldenEye. Actually, haven't owned GoldenEye previously, so it was nice to get that. And then Turok for 64. And then they had some NES games too that I needed. Got Golf Power, Goal 2, and Friday the 13th. And then they also had this too. I found Cliffhanger there actually, and found it for a reasonable price. I know lately on eBay this game has been like really weird. Like people have been trying to like spike up the price. I don't think it's worth a whole lot yet, but people are trying to gouge on eBay. So I figured I'd pick up this copy. The label's a bit messed up. Maybe I'll be able to glue it down and make it look halfway decent. So I'm glad I don't have to play games on eBay to try and get a reasonably priced copy anymore. Let's see. Then I swung by another place. I don't remember the name of this place. I think I only picked up this one game there. Oh, here it is. It was called Game Hits. I think it was also maybe somewhere around Flint. Can't remember exactly. But I picked up a boxed copy of Super Star Wars. And then I found another place that was kind of like a like it seemed like it was run by a few guys that would go around to different garage sales and buy up all the collectibles and games that they could find. And then they had like a kind of a store there, like a flea market store that they would set up, and then they had all different. Each of them had their own area to sell their games and stuff. So there I was able to find Street Fighter 2010 box copy. That was nice to find. And I got RoboCop 2. I don't know if I should have bought this. It has a lot of marker on it, but I might be able to scrub it off, make it look halfway decent. And then I also got a copy of the yellow Metroid. So it was nice to have that. And then there's a chain of stores in Michigan. In our area they go by Disc Replay, but they're called something else in Michigan. I can't remember what the name is. Maybe it'll come to me. But they, I think I went to like 2 or 3 different stores of theirs, and the one store had this game sitting on the shelf, Captain Novolin. Now I wasn't really that familiar with this game, but I thought it was a pretty rare game, and I saw it sitting in the case there. And I could see that it was marked $5.99. So I figured, you know what, I'll get that. And the guy pulled it out of the case, and then I also saw on the top it was marked $36.99. So they had it marked wrong on the front, and the guy was cool, and he rung it up for the $5.99 price. So I was happy to get this. I guess it's pretty rare. It's for I guess kids with diabetes or something, to help teach them how to manage their diabetes. Kind of a weird game, but I got it. And then I stopped at some more of those locations, those stores. One place had a bunch of NES titles. So I got Castle Quest, Amagon, Baseball Stars, World Champ, Jaws, and then the best find probably was a nice copy of Lemmings. And then I think I've just got one or two more piles here. And then making my way back to the Chicago area, I stopped by a place called Treasure Quest. This place was pretty cool. They recently moved their location, and they've got a decent selection of retro games. I was able to find quite a few that I picked up there. So I'll show you what I got there. The owners were super nice there, and they didn't care if I was there late. They said that they sometimes they stay open all hours of the night. So first of all, I've got Marvel Land. Actually, I already had this, but I just was picking up a backup copy of it. Maybe someone will want this to trade. And for the 64, Aero Fighters Assault. And then I'll do the Super Nintendo stuff next here. Got a copy of Mystical Quest and the manual with it. And then Kirby Avalanche. Super Return of the Jedi. And Firepower 2000. I actually owned this previously, and I just recently found that you could actually play as the helicopter, and I never tried that or never knew about that when I had it previously, so I wanted to pick this up again and play it a little bit more. And then I found a few NES games there too. I found Baseball Stars 2, so I was glad to pick this one up. So now I've got both Baseball Stars games. But then I also saw this there, and this is a complete in-box copy of Baseball Stars 2, so I kind of upgraded my copy on the same trip. But it's nice to have a complete copy of this now too, and add another box game to my shelf. And then one last game here. I also finally found a complete copy of Decap Attack. This game, I don't think it's that hard to find, but I could never find a complete copy that wasn't like trashed or the label falling off or completely destroyed. And this one's actually pretty nice, so I was happy to come across that. And that's about it. It was a great trip, a lot of driving though, but I would definitely recommend Conbravo to anybody who's willing to make the road trip. They really made it a standout trip. It was great to be able to meet so many people from RetroWare TV and hang out with them. One last game I picked up too from a local store is Mega Man 4 for the Game Boy. So this one's a little harder to find. I was glad to pick up that too. But yeah, back on topic, Conbravo was awesome. It was great meeting everybody. Hopefully I remembered everybody I met. But if not, it was great meeting you guys. I'll definitely be back. So that's it for this episode. I know it took a long time for me to finally make this one, and I hope to make a bunch more soon in the future. I've got a whole stack of games. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.